Hey, what's going on, guys? I know I got some pretty good Corona flow going on, but in my last fish catch video, I actually was taking my ice fishing Helix out of the ice fishing packet and moving it to my 16-foot boat, being that I'm probably not going to get my big boat right away here. So what I'm doing is get my 16-foot boat ready for crappie fishing. But I took the ice Helix unit out of the ice packet, and it's so super simple. And I have the power cords rigged up here along with the transducer, and I just hooked it, mounted up to this little ram mount. Super simple. And I have it hooked up to the battery, so I'm gonna see if it actually turns on here. Let's see if we get any action. Beauty. That's what I'm talking about. So that's just how simple it is to take it from the ice fishing to your boat. And now I have GPS and sonar capabilities, but I'm gonna show you a few things you need to do to get it set up for summer mode, to switch it from fishing mode to summer mode. So we're gonna go to exit. And one thing you need to check is what mode you are in. So hit menu twice. I'll go through that again. So you hit menu once, menu twice, and you scroll over to setup and you go to user mode. Now I'm already in advanced mode. Most people you start out in normal, but you go to advanced mode, and once you're in advanced mode, you just scroll back over to let's see here, to sonar, and you scroll down, and right here it is going to say open water mode. So I'm going to switch it to open water mode, and the unit's going to turn off and turn back on, and I will be back into hopefully summer mode. So let's see if that works. But I got a super crazy, unbelievable, maybe the most epic fish strike capture we've captured, Bill and I, on Lake of the Woods on an unbelievable pitchback. So, but I'm gonna just make sure that this sucker set back up, normal, beauty, exit, and there it is. That is a summer mode. I don't know if you can quite see that, but I'm gonna go to a different view, and it's gonna go through all my different views. This is my map. There's no GPS that's set up right now, but this is the map. Just different navigation. So I'm in my summer mode. I am good to go. So that is that's how you get it set up. My exposure kind of got a little bit goofy just because of the bright thing. So I'm just gonna actually move my camera over here and talk to you about this fish catch. I'll set it up for you. This is going to be a two-part series from the day. I think this was actually a 5 or 6 fish day. I don't remember exactly, but this was 2 fish that fell victim to the old McTail pitchback lure. You've heard me talk about the McTail, Svartzonker McTail pitchback. That lure was a huge factor in us catching some fish that had followed that we couldn't get to convert on any other lure. I've talked about the Svartzonker where it's a jerk bait where it actually goes side to side and then up and down, and it's a really unique action in that it just triggers a muskie's bite. But this specific fish catch, the really important part is I've really been talking a lot about side imaging and how side imaging has made a difference in some of my biggest fish catches. My last fish catch I actually shared with you. I marked the fish and we taloned down and we caught it. This one is on a main lake rock out in the middle of nowhere, and this fish had followed a bucktail, and I can actually, instead of me putting the talon down, I put the vantage down in the back. And I do this a lot with a wind like this where I can't put the talon down in loud rocks. It doesn't seem to help the fishing. So instead I put the vantage down in the back, and I put the vantage down and I just kind of hold still. And Bill actually made a few casts back to this fish with his bucktail and nothing. And then he puts on, you can hear us both say, I think, why don't you put the McTail on? And he puts the McTail on, makes a pitch out, and the fish doesn't show. But I have my boat rigged up. I think it is probably rigged as perfectly as I can get. It's my 9th 2075 Pro Guide, Lund Pro Guide, with the Mercury big tiller, and I love that setup. And again, my job is to talk about fishing products and everything else, but I don't know if I'd want any other boat just because it's so efficient for me. And the reason it is because it puts so many different scenarios. It puts so many muskies in the boat. In this specific scenario, I couldn't put the Talon down because the deeper rocks we were on, and I backed up, put the Vantage down, but my Ulterra up front has down imaging on it. And so my down imaging was reading on one of my front graph on my two. I have two graphs mounted. It was reading on my front graph, and the down imaging was, and you can hear me say to Bill, Bill, I think it's under the boat. You can see him kind of bring his rod from left to right. This giant, beautiful Lake of the Woods Muskie takes a swipe, gets right back on it, and absolutely engulfs the McTail. I hope you enjoy, but you're going to want to stay tuned to fish catch number 2, which will provide a link once we get this one edited. So make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel. I hope that you enjoy these fish catches in a crazy time. I hope they inspire you and get you excited to sharpen those hooks and get out. But this, if you don't own a McTail, a Svartzonker McTail made by my buddy Claes Claesson, you're sure missing out on one of the ultimate musky pitchback lures. Enjoy. Hey, Anya.
That's a good one. Oh, there she did a fake out. That's a good muskie.
Yeah, sure is. Anya, she's on you. Boy, I saw her do the fake out and then she repositioned on it. That was unbelievable.
I think I should try to.
Yeah, try something.
Tail.
That's a nice one. You might be under the boat here, right on the bow-mount trolling motor.
Got her. Got her. Yep.
She was under there.
It was a good fish. It was a good fish.
That's why you test electronics, baby! Oh. Watch your line, Bill.
That's crazy. Did you see her try to eat it and miss?
No, I didn't even hear you say
you're not
it.
gonna believe this.
Oh my gosh. She has no idea she's even hooked. Svartzonker. I marked her. I told you I marked her, and I saw you go up the front. Oh, was that cool, Bill? Man, was that cool.
Went right over her nose, and then it came, and then she came back. I pushed it, and she came back up and just absolutely ate the whole thing to the leader.
Ooh, nice one. Oh, 49, 49er. Oh, baby. The Svartzonker McTail crushes a giant on the pitchback.
So we knew when she came in. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like we're saying, that's a. Look how red she is in the back.
Oh, that's
she's
a
stressed.
beauty.
She is stressed. Look at this.
The McTail. If you don't have a McTail, that's almost a 50-incher. Where's the McTail? I don't even know where it went.
Back in the box.
Oh, back in the box. Chowed it.